Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Obviously, this is going to be a different format. I'll get into that in another video, but today I want to talk about, well, why I'm making this video, and that is, well, Tesla is not what it seems. And I have an explanation for this. You see, when it comes to Tesla, there are so many variables that a lot of people don't understand. And next week, I'll have a new video coming out with basically talking about how Tesla is misunderstood. So let's get into it. Tesla as a company has been amazing for how I kind of view vehicles and travel and road trips and vacations and just my daily everyday use of a vehicle. That is a unique feature to have, because when you're talking about a vehicle overall, four wheels, get in and go from point A to point B. But Tesla is quite a unique company. It's not what it seems. There's a lot of things about Tesla that, well, we don't understand. The general public does not quite understand. So the question is, well, what are some of the key things that people don't understand about Tesla? Well, first of all, the obvious one is, well, Tesla is all electric. And believe it or not, there's a lot of people that still don't have a clue that this is an all electric vehicle. Then what would be number two? Well, number two is the fact that Tesla is not a traditional automaker. It's not your traditional company. You see, Tesla is a company that does a lot more than cars. You see, the other thing is people don't understand that this is a vehicle that you don't need to charge for 24 hours. There's a lot of people that really believe that 24 hours, that's what it takes to charge this vehicle. And yeah, so there's a lot about Tesla that here that you kind of have to dissect. Well, that's what we're going to get into today, and it should be a quick video. So the next 5-6 minutes, I'm going to kind of break this down for you guys and talk a little bit about that and see, well, what I can tell you about it. Tesla is not what it seems, and the key reason for this is because Tesla as a company is not simply a, well, vehicle company, a car company. And this, you've heard a lot of people say this, it's not a car company, but yet it really is. In fact, they rely on that car aspect to build the rest of the business. But of course, people talk about the fact that Tesla is also an energy company, a software company. Well, you're right. You see, Tesla is kind of changing the way that we view a manufacturer. So if we look at any current manufacturers that, prior to Tesla, they basically made your vehicle, made that vehicle that you went from point A to point B with. But Tesla came along and it's changing that entire mentality of how we as the general public perceive a company. And here we're talking about a company. We can no longer talk about a company such as Tesla as a vehicle or as a motor vehicle company. And this is a great thing in many, 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 many ways. Tesla has changed our perspective of what we view as a vehicle company now. You see, the general public, when they look at a vehicle company, they look at Tesla, all of a sudden everything kind of changes. It doesn't make sense for them. Again, Tesla is not what it seems. It seems to be a car company, it seems to be an energy company, it seems to be a technology company, but yet it's kind of all of those together. It's everything. And of course, with Mr. Elon Musk over here, there's a lot that you can talk about because, well, there's also SpaceX. Landing a rocket is pretty neat. But here's the problem. When people are looking at Tesla, they're looking at a company that they just don't understand. And that is because Tesla is not what it seems to be. Doesn't seem to be a car company. This is also where analysts really, really make some serious mistakes. You see, analysts are judging, well, and Wall Street and pretty much anybody involved in stocks, they are looking at a company that is very one-sided. If you look at your traditional automaker, it's a one-sided process. And with Tesla, that's kind of what they're doing too. People, the general public and the analysts out there in news media and everyone else who don't actually own these cars are looking at Tesla specifically for one reason. They're looking at them as cars. There's nothing more to them in the general public's eye. But again, it's not what it seems. There's so much more behind it. In upcoming videos, I'm going to kind of dissect all this and kind of break it down a little bit. So hopefully it's something you can show your friends, maybe your family members, if you are kind of trying to explain what Tesla is all about. But it's really important, I think, for all of us to work with the mentality to try and explain to people, especially for those of us who own these cars, to explain to them that this is not just the car. You see, a lot of us, we make the same mistakes. We get people involved into the car and we show them the fun moments, you know, the great moments where the acceleration, how well it works. We show them the screens, how big these screens are. But yet, we go out of our way and show some of our videos, at least, you know, how autopilot works and how well it can drive on its own. But we know this. So I think the problem overall lies in the fact that we get people into the seats, but we don't explain to them that this Tesla that you're about to sit in is not just a car. There's more to it than that. It is the beginning, the very core of what Tesla is, but there's so much more. And we're going to be discussing all of those more things in the future. And I'm going to be releasing videos once a week. I'm changing the entire dynamic of this channel, so I'm hoping you guys are going to stick with me for that. I think it's going to be an interesting way for me to make videos for you as well. So with all that said, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you are curious what I'm going to be coming up with, what kind of stuff I'm going to be doing, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do that, then you're never going to miss a video, especially if you hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next week. And I'm putting together the project as we speak for next week's video. Drive safe, stay safe.